texted me today, and we could talk about that. Talk about that later. It was just very
What it was that?
interesting.
It was an interesting text.
I'm easily irritable.
Well, we know that.
Right. So it was just a text that irritated me.
Okay. I mean, that happens sometimes.
That's my problem though. When I get irritated, I get super avoidy. Like I get super like
You don't want to speak to the person. You don't want to.
yeah, I just don't answer. Like I just act like I don't answer. Like
You have
I
really
literally
bratty tendencies sometimes.
He's a brat.
He is. Really bratty.
okay. I don't know if me being avoidy is me being bratty. I don't have the energy. Like I literally feel like I'm forcing myself to create energy to text you back or to come up with a response that I think is appropriate to text you back with, and I don't always have that.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why it takes me sometimes so long to text people back, because I don't know what my response should be.
Mhm.
And then instead of putting the energy to think about what it should be, I just be like, all right, I'll just respond to this later. And later it turns into 3 days.
Is that what takes you so long to get places too?
I'm usually on time. What are you talking about?
Or to do what you say you was gonna do?
I'm usually on time, and I usually do what I said that I was going to
You're
do.
never on time.
This is not an intervention for me. We were talking about the fact that Nighty's a brat, so I don't know. How
No,
you got here.
I don't think I'm a brat. I think
can't call him a brat without acknowledging that I'm a brat. So
Yeah, but you guys grew up 2 different lives. Oh, they hear a new voice.
yeah. Yeah, so don't get alarmed, guys. That is our social media director, content, just like overall
Our manager.
/ like producer. That's Britt in the background.
hey, party people.
So yeah, I think Britt is a way bigger brat than me. I don't think I'm a brat. I think amongst our friend circle, which they don't care about that because they're not in our friend circle per se, but I may do things on purpose. Yo, you know what it really be, yo?
You're like a petty child.
No, it's
No,
not.
it is.
I
Are you
just
serious?
Yeah,
I just
he
go
is.
I
He's
just
a petty child.
I go the extra mile to entertain my friends. Even if it means embarrassing myself, even if it means portraying a version of myself that it's not, like as long as I get a laugh out of y'all, like that makes me really selfless.
Honestly,
I'm like the Gandhi of
somebody
our
would be like,
of our
yo.
group circle.
That's special.
Not
For real.
Gandhi.
For real.
Somebody would be like, yo, like, I'm going to up it and go to space. And Nighty be like, well, I'm going to die and go to heaven.
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly how you think. Like, you just have to, you
be
just have
like-
to up
You be
whatever
like greetings
level.
from heaven. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm here.
I don't think so. I think
And you
that's
always
a
like
perception.
you always like to kill yourself off, knock on wood, but you really do like to kill yourself off.
But because I like to remind you guys that you're treating me bad, and one day I'm not going to be here. And keep that same energy at my funeral. Like, don't be crying over
That's
my
the
casket.
line.
Like, oh my God, I wish we had more time. Well, you should have treated me
Nighty
better.
be like, oh, what kind of liquor do you guys have? And we'd be like, oh, like we have something else other than Don Julio or Casamigos. And Nighty be like, I'm gonna just die. And then you
I
guys
see y'all don't care about me.
like,
I've literally
what?
never said that. I drink any and everything. Are you kidding me?
That was a bad example.
It was a bad
That's a
example,
horrible
but you know
example.
what I mean. Like as soon as it's not convenient for you, or it's not something that you want to do, you automatically kill yourself.
No, Paige, that's actually you. When we're somewhere and no one and everyone has like chicken and steak and no one has
Oh
fish.
my God,
And it's
that's
just
Paige.
like, wow, I guess no one cares about
I mean,
me.
because that's a lifestyle that I'm trying to stick to.
No,
I
can
don't-
we acknowledge the voice change though?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
90
That-
made his voice dumb deep.
Yeah,
she's like a, what is she? Tenor,
yeah,
baritone.
that's crazy. I'm not a tenor or baritone.
Ray, what were you? You're an alto.
I'm an alto.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh my gosh,
Facts.
you're annoying.
Well, anyway, you guys, welcome to another episode of My Co-Host Isn't Loyal to Me podcast. Featuring Paige
Yep.
and me, Nighty. All right.
This is what I meant by upping it.
So
So fucking annoying.
what's been going on? I felt like we've seen a lot of each other. in the
Yeah, we
past.
have. Recap. Let's
Well-
recap.
Before we do that, I don't know why I felt like it's been more than 2 weeks. This has been like a long ass 2 weeks. Like I feel like we haven't potted in a month, but it hasn't.
But
been a
that's
month. It's
because
only
we
been
did a
2
lot. Usually, like we are just going to work and doing like small things here and there.
Mhm.
But when we have a busy weekend, that's when we feel like we haven't seen not seen each other, because most of the time that we do see each other. But it just feels like we haven't been in studio to pod. So,
Yeah.
guys, let me tell y'all.
It's not true.
Paige about to lie to y'all.
They really tried to kill me this weekend.
Told y'all.
This weekend was the first time that I was able to make it to all events.
Y'all clap it up for Paige.
I think y'all should, honestly. And so it was Ricey's birthday. It was Britt's birthday.
Mhm. Happy belated
Happy
Britt.
happy belated Rice. You guys know Rice from the dating episode.
Yeah, Loving Sunshine.
You know. But it was their birthday, so we did a surprise brunch for Britt, and she was actually surprised.
Yeah.
I really thought that you were gonna figure it out though.
I was kind of starting to put two and two together. Y'all, Paige was I was trying to go to brunch. Here's the setup. Justin said he was taking me out to brunch, him and his wife, Morgs. Shout outs to Morgs. So I'm like, okay, calm sibling brunch. I'm gonna go cozy. I'm on the phone with Paige.
And I was gonna let her.
Yeah. So hold on, before you get there, we were on the phone that morning, and I said, Nighty, call Britt and ask Britt what she's going to wear. Like what she's feeling to wear. Because we didn't want you to come in like a hoodie and
That's what I was gonna do.
you know. And I knew it. But go ahead.
So Paige is like, oh, what are you doing? I made your voice too high, but yeah.
Wow, this is crazy.
So I'm like, I'm getting
What are you
dressed for
doing?
brunch. Yeah, that's a little more accurate.
Yo, y'all.
So I'm like, I'm getting ready for brunch. And she's like, oh, what are you going to wear? So I'm like, something cozy. She's like, maybe you should change your outfit. And I'm like, for what? It's brunch. I'm like, fine, I'll put on a sweater dress. And then I was like, but I'm not going to wear makeup. Paige is like, I think you should wear makeup.
No, she said, oh, I'm going to just put probably like a little bit of concealer and like maybe just like some lip gloss on. And I'm like, Britt, you don't want to do like a little bit of like foundation? You don't want to do something? Mind you, everybody that's on the phone with her is getting dressed. I think I was in the shower at the time.
Yeah, you were.
I was in the shower. So we're all like, making moves to make our way to the brunch. She's also making moves, but doesn't know where she's going. But she was so surprised, and I was so happy.
Yeah, and we had a good time.
Yeah, y'all did a good job.
Shout out to Tilly's Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That was my first time. Britt had told me she had been there before. Have you been there before, Paige?
No, I haven't been there. And
That's
it's literally like
That's
3
a black
blocks from my
spot,
house.
right?
Yeah,
I think it
Trinidadian.
is, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Trinidadian women owned.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. So let's shout them out. Yo, we had a good time. You know what I like? And I feel like we got there at the perfect time, too. Because when we got there, the DJ wasn't there yet. We had ordered our food, started getting some drinks, pleasantries, catching up. And then, like, right around the time, like, we were, like, halfway done with the meal, that's when the DJ
started setting up, yeah.
And then it just turned into a whole thing. It was standing up on couches. It was like...
Yeah, y'all were doing a lot.
It was...
Y'all?
This tequila-based wine that they had us drinking,
Wine-based tequila.
I can't promote that.
It had us in a...
That's the only thing I can't promote.
Yeah, y'all drink responsibly if y'all go there.
Don't overdo it like we did.
But we had a good time, and then
we went to a hookah bar after.
Had some more drinks. Overall, I think it was a really good time. Also, Britt, how did you like the food from Jollof?
Oh my goodness,
was it good?
That was so good.
Yeah. So there is a what is that? Bedford? Was that
yes, Bedford?
Yeah,
Bedford. There's a Senegalese restaurant, black owned, really small spot called Jollof. And my mom was really good friends with the owner. So whenever I'm in Brooklyn, like I try to go and support because it's like a really small spot and they make really, really, really good Senegalese food. So
Yeah, it's on Bedford and like Putnam.
Yeah, we had a really good black-owned celebration for Britt's birthday.
Yeah, we did. I enjoyed myself.
And then there was
too.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
then
y'all.
there was
Y'all.
Sunday. Okay, now before
Y'all.
before we get
Oh my
into
God.
Sunday, I just want to say, I think open bar was created to stop the progress of black people in America.
To stop the progress?
To stop the progress
No, you know what it
of
is?
the
Y'all
black
don't know how to
man
say
and
no.
woman.
Y'all don't know how to say
I would
no.
really say the black man.
I hate when Hotep say woman like womb man. Why do you Hoteps
Because
do
they
that?
had a B in it.
The man and the womb man.
I hate that word because you really doesn't matter how you say it, you
Womb
don't not
man.
hear the B.
Woman.
I hate that word. Anyway,
Woman?
no, like womb.
Womb man?
No, womb. Just the word womb.
Oh, womb.
Jesus, yo,
Oh.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, womb is kind of
Womb
weird.
is like dumb because you want to say the B, but anyways,
What are some gross words? Mine is moist.
Oh, you took mine.
you don't like moist?
I hate that word.
I
What?
hate
Hate it.
moist.
I would never use it to describe
I don't see why
anything.
people just use it to describe things.
They use it to describe like cake. Pause.
Oh yeah, you can't have moist cake.
Yo, I almost flipped out one day. I was getting ready to go to work. Morgan came in from dropping Chase off, and I was like, "How's it outside?" She was like, "Yeah." She's like, "It's not raining, but it's moist." I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking divorce you right now."
Oh, that's my new gif right there.
Oh wait,
Ugh.
hold on. I just have to say,
Fuck.
Morgan looked fucking good on Saturday.
Oh, facts, yeah.
Morgan
Yeah,
looked
she put that thing
fucking.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nighty was trying to get inappropriate.
Yeah, it
Could
was.
not
I mean,
have that.
It started
Yeah.
going a little left after certain songs. I was like, all right,
What's the point of getting married if you can't? Feel me?
okay,
Mm-mm.
all right. So Sunday, Sunday we went bowling for Rice's birthday. We had open bar for about 3 to 4 hours, y'all. So let me tell you, right? They had open bar. And, people are going to the bar and kind of getting what they usually drink. So people are getting tequila, people are getting Henny. I tried to get some Jameson and ginger ale. She told me she didn't have no ginger ale. All right, cool, whatever. Yeah, I
Should
thought
have
that
got
was
the
so
Jameson
weird.
and Red Bull.
You should
I
have told her to
don't-
mix the Coke and the Sprite. Make you your own little ginger ale.
What? Is that what happens when you mix Coke and Sprite?
Yeah.
I've never
tried that. I've
and I don't
never
think
even
I'm
heard
gonna
that.
try that.
No, I
I
don't.
think I'm good on that.
No, okay. Anyways, so I don't know who went to the bar first and decided to
Justin.
ask for 1942,
Justin.
but
Was it me, Jesus?
y'all, Nighty
Yo.
found out that they had 1942 at the bar, open bar, and I promise you, on top of the shots that he had, the bartender was so tired of him coming to the bar
Oh yeah.
and getting shots of
Shout out to Deja.
1942 that she gave him glasses.
Yo,
Of
she gave me half a
1942.
tall cup of just night. Like she took the thing that bartenders use to like stop it, like the stopper.
Yeah.
On the, she took it off and then just poured the bottle. And she poured half the cup and was
And
like,
he was just
"Stop
walking
coming
around
back."
with a cup of 1942. No ice, no just.
Straight up.
I wish we could like insert video.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
No, we should.
We're not-
We should. I
no.
think I have a video of him
We're
walking
not gonna
around.
do that.
He took off his shirt, y'all.
I took my hoodie off. Let's. I did not like take my shirt off and like no. I had a hoodie on.
Yo.
It was getting hot in there. That I think the AC
It
stopped
wasn't.
working.
Y'all, it
in
was
there,
not.
So I
It
took,
was not that hot.
I had on a t-shirt underneath, so I took my hoodie off to have my t-shirt on because it was getting hot.
Y'all,
So. But
Nighty was in rare form.
yeah,
He was in rare
and
form.
I learned a very, very hard lesson that day. That it is not easy being hungover in your 30s. You wouldn't know because I feel like you don't drink. You're
I
early
haven't
in your
gotten-
30s too.
Yeah, I don't
I'm like
think I've
mid-30s.
gotten since I've turned 30. I don't think I've gotten like fucked up like how
And
I
you don't
used
drink.
to.
You're early 30s and you don't really drink like that.
Yeah,
Like that.
no, mm-mm.
Britt,
I don't.
you
But that's the reason
approaching,
why I
you're
don't
not there
drink. I don't
yet.
want to feel like that.
Yo, Monday.
It was bad for you.
Well, y'all saw.
Yo,
Y'all saw. I was
Nighty
hurt.
was praying at his desk.
I was hurt bad. I was hurt
he
bad.
couldn't pick up the phone to to show us his face. You just see the phone sitting on the desk and his face just over it, just nodding.
But you know what though? Like in college, I would have been decent probably by like 2-3 o'clock. I'd have ate some food. I'd have drank a
been straight.
Gatorade.
I'd be
I'd have
having to
made
throw it up.
myself throw up. I would have
Yeah,
made myself
I would
throw up.
have to throw up that alcohol. That alcohol cannot sit in my stomach.
And
That's the
I
key.
would have been straight. But
Sunshine hates me for that, by the way.
what?
That I have to throw up alcohol.
Oh yeah, well that's what you're supposed to do.
She absolutely hates it.
So
Yeah,
she
that's
just
what
lets it
you're supposed to
marinate in her stomach still.
Yeah. And she eats. Like once she eats, she's usually fine. But it doesn't matter if I eat. If I eat, it actually probably is going to induce me throwing up.
Another word I hate, slosh. Where like you drink something and then someone says, I can feel it sloshing around in my stomach. That shit is
yo,
nasty.
you know for a second, I was like, what word is this?
Slosh. I hate the word slosh.
Okay, I get it. I see.
But yeah, I think I tried to recount the night. It started getting blurry after like a half hour of me being there.
He
But-
broke his nail.
But I
Bowling.
think yo,
He broke his
y'all
thumb.
gotta look at my finger. This shit is crazy.
Yo.
I think I probably had like altogether, I probably had like 12 shots.
Yeah,
And
how
that's
about that?
ridiculous.
Because
I
the
think
cups
that's
were
great
easily
shit.
double shots. So if you think about it, maybe like 6 shots in one cup. that
I
you
never
were
had a
drinking.
single shot. By the time
Yeah.
y'all got there, I had 3 double shots. So that was
Which
really
is already
6
6
shots.
shots.
That was
Correct.
6
And the
before y'all
cup would,
walked in.
and inside the cup was probably 6 shots in the cup.
6 double shots in the cup.
No. That would have filled it. I feel like there were just 6 shots in the cup itself. Because it was like halfway.
So that
But-
means 90 had like 20 shots.
Yeah, he had a lot, y'all. He had a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
I think I had a touch of the poisoning.
he was eating our cheesy bread. The cheesy bread was
Yeah.
fucking lit.
I'm gonna try to be less of an embarrassment to you guys going forward.
No, we had fun though.
I actually love it.
Oh,
I had
okay.
fun.
All right. So let's do it again.
We just don't need to go to work the next day. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be
yeah,
a Saturday.
It
That's a
has to
fact.
be a day. Yeah. Yeah. That's not gonna work for us.
That's a
Um,
fact. But yeah, all in all, I had a good time.
I did too.
So I know we talk about like the group chat and stuff like that like a lot on the pod, but today, I came in the chat and y'all were having like a real interesting conversation. I felt like on the Ukraine topic,
Okay.
and I like kind of wanted to be like, no, stop, save this for the pod because it was like really good what they were getting into. Now, disclaimer. I don't really have an opinion on this. 2 reasons. A, because I don't have enough information. I don't have enough information because I do not care. But 2, because I'm like, it's so hard to be like invested in these.
Political.
I know this is
warfare.
gonna say ignorant, not even political, but just like these predominantly like white European countries. Like
Oh,
The
y'all
white on
beefing
white
over
White
stuff
people
that
business?
I'm sure will affect me, but I honestly don't care. Like, nigga, it's hard waking up every day having to fucking go to work and take care of my kids and do shit. Like, nigga, I'm stuck in my life.
mm-hmm.
Y'all
Mhm.
nigga, I don't know what to say. Like, good luck. Wear a vest, protect your neck. Like, I don't.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
And I know that's ignorant of me to say, but that's just.
Oh my god.
Cause honestly, what do they care about what the fuck that we're going through? You feel me? Like, I don't know. And that's very selfish. And again, that is ignorant, but I don't care. That's just. But Paige, you were saying a lot. Like you had touched on like some
Yeah.
stuff in Jamaica.
Yeah, that was
Paige
what I was
was
actually
Anderson
looking
Cooper.
at. No, I was just really upset because so there are students from Jamaica and I'm sure from a bunch of other Caribbean countries that are studying in Ukraine, which most likely will be like some sort of medical fields, some sort of science, most likely. I don't foresee students in other majors really studying out there,
Mhm.
maybe like language or something like that, but it's probably most likely all of their medical students. A lot of their medical students are in Ukraine. And I wanted to fact check really quickly as you were talking because Jamaica is basically providing them a loan to be able to flee the country,
Yeah.
but it's a loan. And I'm just like, y'all really have some fucking nerve.
Yeah, because this is part of the curriculum you're making me be out here doing.
Correct. I'm studying abroad, and technically, after I'm done, I'm coming right back to Jamaica to work. So you are telling me that, all right, we're gonna, loan you some money so that you're able to flee the country, or from what I understand, a lot of them are going to like Poland and seeking refuge. I just also saw that there are some companies, some nonprofit companies, nonprofit companies that are going to help them like underwrite the loans so that they can somehow like get them, as a grant instead of a loan.
Yeah.
But it's like, why do I even have to go through that? Like, why aren't you just saying, we're going to get you out?
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about whatever else after that. But we're going to find some way to get you out. And I just think that it's just fucking annoying. It's white people business. It's not my, what is it, Britt?
Not my monkey, not my circus.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
Because even in their time of, war, in their time of trying to figure out what they're going to do, families are fleeing. A lot of women and children are leaving, and they're leaving husbands and fathers and brothers behind because Ukraine isn't allowing them to leave.
They can't go nowhere.
They can't go nowhere.
If you how old? Like
18 through 60.
60.
So it's crazy to me that even through that, y'all still find fucking time to be racist.
Yo. Oh, that's
even through all of that, y'all still find time to be racist.
Yo, I don't know if it was true or not, but there was a video of, I guess, like a Russian soldier who like conceded or who, and they showed a video of a bunch of
giving him food
Ukraine,
and
giving
shit,
him food and letting him FaceTime his family. They like, yo, y'all will treat the niggas that are trying to kill you better than you will treat black people like this.
They were dragging people off of trains. Like, they were trying to push, there were people that were there, women and children, black women and children, who the black men were even saying, like, just let them go. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll stay back and try to figure shit out, but at least let's get them to go. And they were literally pulling women and children off of trains, off of any kind of transportation, and saying, Ukrainians first. Like, see, that's where I have to just be like, all right, cool. Not my monkey, not my circus. Now I don't give a fuck about y'all.
Right. And I think it's not like a global understanding that if they play at the emotions of black people specifically, people of color, but black people specifically, like that whole Brittany Griner story.
Oh, yo.
About her being detained
for vaping cartridge.
For
vape. That's crazy.
She was detained for vape and is still detained.
Yeah.
And has been detained before the story even got reported. But they're like, ooh, yeah, let's play at the emotions of black people. They're like, that's crazy for a vape. And the crazy thing is, like, well, I don't know if y'all know, like, clearly she's in the WNBA, but on the off season, she plays professionally in Russia.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, Russia pays her like $1 million. I saw that.
She lying.
Because the WNBA don't pay shit.
They pay her like $200,000.
Yeah, the WNBA's salary is like
$200,000.
Niggas be broke in the WNBA for real. So on the off season, she goes and she's a fucking superstar in Russia.
And they still did all of that
Bruh.
for vaping?
Still.
See, this is why I gotta say, not my monkey, not my circus.
Yo,
like, literally, fuck them.
My only stance is free to man them. Jamaica, let them free to man them. You know what I'm saying? Free Brittany Griner and
it just honestly shows that, like, even as like the Jamaican consulate, Jamaican prime minister, like, y'all offering to help people with a loan is absolutely bullshit. I know for a fact that they don't have 100,000 students out in Ukraine. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not an absurd number of students where you could be like, shit, this might really put a hole in our pockets. Y'all will be fucking fine. Get your people out of there.
That's what I wanted to ask you, is how many students do you think are actually there? But it can't be that much.
It cannot.
Possibly.
I don't even think it's like 1,000. I really can't even see it being 1,000.
But does the government of Jamaica really have it like that? Jamaica don't have it like that.
They would have to find it, bro.
America, absolutely. No question. If America wasn't doing that shit, my nigga, set all this shit on fire. But does Jamaica really have it like that?
But to me, it's like you have to find it because these are. I know that for a fact that like Jamaica is very big on their morale and their culture. They're very big on supporting their people and making sure that their people are good and aided in any way possible. So you can't want to have like this one love kind of motto and saying, and then telling people, "Hey, yeah, we'll get you out, but you got to pay me back this money in like 2 to 3 years," you know.
Because maybe they don't have it.
Maybe a little interest might be added on.
Maybe Jamaica is loaning from another country to get them.
No,
so they got to pay back a portion of that.
I don't like.
I mean, don't they make most of their money from tourism?
Yes.
That too.
Yes.
And I mean, of course, tourism has been low because of COVID.
I mean, I'll go to Jamaica real quick if it'll help.
That is not a bad idea.
If it'll help.
If it'll work, you know?
I'll support the cause.
Yeah.
I'm about to write a letter to my job and be like, listen, I'm trying to help
provide
aid. So
yeah. If I pull up, that should be enough for you to get like 3 niggas home.
Maybe like 1.
And if I pull up with the rest of my
you know
niggas,
he rich, so that could be like 3 niggas for him. But for me, it's like 1.
It's like 1.
Well, no. Cause then I'm gonna also buy some white Henny from duty free. That's at least a one-way ticket. At least it's all they need is one-way tickets. So y'all looking at a round trip. They only need one-way tickets.
A one-way ticket from Ukraine
to Jamaica is probably
wild right now. It's probably sky high with these fucking gas prices.
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I was looking at some of these gas prices.
They're crazy.
And y'all be making fun of me for taking a coach bus. Y'all niggas gonna be right
I'm
on
about
that
to be
shit
right
with
there.
me soon.
Yo, I went to fill up my gas light came on. After we left brunch, my gas was on 14 miles left. So I was like, all right, let me stop wilding. Like, let me go and fill up my tank. Yo. And I filled my tank with $67. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
But you drive a truck.
It usually takes regular. It usually takes 35, maybe 40
to fill up your truck.
You use regular gas?
40. I use regular. The Rogue is
and
a
I'm
regular.
A brat. You use I wish I could have sort of.
And she got a car and she uses like premium or some shit.
Get the fuck out of at you some crazy. You use regular gas?
No, there's no way. I use regular for my Nissan Rogue, and I spent $67, and I wanted to rice lucky that I drove to Long Island because I was about to park my shit up. I feel sorry for people. Like I know people who have Benz, who have a BMW, and they paying $100, $120 to fill up their tank.
Or if you got a truck like a Jeep.
Yeah.
I saw somebody say that the next time gas gets to $2, they're gonna fill up some bottles and put it in the freezer. And I was crying.
I saw a meme.
That's not a bad idea.
I saw a meme of somebody's gas light on, and it said, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine."
Facts.
Yo, honestly, like this shit is crazy. Gas prices need to go down. Airline ticket prices need to go down because they've been wilding with those too.
Man, I'm so mad I couldn't catch any of those COVID.
The COVID deals?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm going on a solo trip for my birthday, guys.
She's not really going on a solo trip. I'm crashing it.
Like, that's so whack. Like, what you mean? Like, you not trying to go with gang? Like, what's up? We gonna pull up. We gonna turn
But I've never done a solo trip before, so I feel like I should do one.
Where are you gonna go for a solo trip?
I mean, I know I'm gonna come back to New York and actually like celebrate with you guys. I was actually thinking about renting a large home somewhere. Either like DC or...
Ooh, DC would be fun.
Yeah, I was really thinking about DC.
Yeah, DC would be fun. Britt can help you with that. Britt stayed somewhere fly when she was in DC.
Oh, I did.
Britt stayed somewhere fly.
Oh, yeah. So
but that was like Virginia area. Like it was outside DC.
DMV.
Does it have to be? All we need is like 2 or 3 cars for everybody, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're including us now?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like I do want to do a trip separate from my solo trip. Like and I do want to do it.
Well, here's to me what I feel like would be the deciding thing. Where do you plan on taking your solo trip? Because there are some places that I think is a horrible idea to go solo.
Yeah.
Like if you like
I would say Houston is horrible solo.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
I
would
don't know
not,
how you would do
would
that.
not recommend.
But it wasn't Houston that I was looking at. I think I was looking at Dallas.
That's more calm.
Why would anybody go to Dallas anyway?
Nah.
I'm sorry
You're
to anyone
sleeping-
who's watching.
You're sleeping on Dallas.
Yeah.
I've never had fun when I went to Dallas.
I've never been to Texas.
Every time I've been to Dallas, I've always said, I want to go back to Houston.
Yo,
It's because you like ratchet shit.
I love it. I love it. I love it. The food, the
Yeah, man.
strip clubs, I love
You
it.
see how strip clubs was his number 2?
Yo.
The Galleria.
Always.
I love it.
But I want to do either like Texas, or I was even looking at Arizona, and I was only looking at Arizona because
I'm sorry, I lied.
of the canyons.
I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
Y'all are annoying. Because of the canyons, like that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's an experience by yourself. I feel like
I could go to the Caribbean alone.
see that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why?
Where would you go? And why would you go alone?
Why would you do that?
Why would I not?
No, the
People go to the
sandy
Caribbean on solo
beaches,
trips
the
alone
open
all the
bars,
time.
the pools, the tropics.
Open
Like
bars.
that's perfect for you to go like with a group of friends and relax and go to the spa and get massages and
Yeah,
do
but
and
that's
go
too
on
late now.
excursions.
I feel like that's too late. I feel like it would be inconvenient for me to be like a month before my birthday, like, hey everybody, round up your monies and let's like.
I mean,
go.
you got rich friends. I'm not talking about myself, but like you have rich friends.
You have rich friends,
Yo,
bro.
here we go.
I
Here we
feel like
go.
maybe if you did something like if you did like a Euro trip, like if you spent a week and went from like Spain to Paris to Italy and London, like stuff like that.
Oh, Paige, you could go to London.
That would be a
The
dope
girls,
solo
the
the
trip.
girls on TikTok are finding their husband in London.
Are they?
They are.
Yo, London is
Alright.
fly. London is the only London
Maybe
and
I'll look
Houston.
into it, but then I would have to ask people to come with me.
No. This is what I'm saying. You can go there
Yeah,
by
you can do it by
yourself.
yourself.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
I could do
saying.
London by myself.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
you
what
think so?
Yeah.
She not listening to me. That's why I said like that would be a dope solo trip if you
That's really
did
far though.
like a week and a half in Europe and did a couple of days in London, a couple of days in Paris,
the
a
train
couple
to
of days in
Paris.
Barcelona, and it's literally you just take the Eurostar to all these. You take the train. You don't
Alright,
even
so
have to
maybe I'll
fly.
Make sure you
about
pack an extra suitcase because it's cheaper to buy your designer items out there, and I'll be
Oh, yeah.
sending my funds.
Girl.
Thanks.
If you think Top Shop here is fly, wait till you get to Top Shop in London.
Seriously?
That
Top Shop here doesn't exist anymore, does it?
or what is it, Top Man? I feel like we just went
No,
there
they have
before.
Top
We went there a
Shops,
couple
though.
months ago.
Isn't it this? Isn't it
In Soho.
Like in Soho, yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
they closed
I
it.
they got a Top Man one, but yo, out there, psh,
So maybe I'll think about Europe. Maybe it'll be an option.
you love Italian food.
I sure
Go
do.
to
A
go
lot
to
of fucking
Italy, go to
pasta.
Italy, get some good pasta.
But do you have your passports?
Do you
Yeah,
have
have
your
your
shots?
Wait, why are we laughing? Why is it so funny?
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? Oh my God, Paige. Don't worry. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get out of here.
We'll post the clip.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
don't worry
That's
about it.
fine. But yeah, so birthday plans are coming up for me. So I have to figure that out
Mm-hmm.
because yeah. Or else it's gonna be ghetto, guys. Or else I'm gonna do a staycation and then I'm gonna hate myself.
Why would you hate yourself? Staycations are fun.
They are fun, but I feel like I've done so many staycations. Like I do staycations just for mental health reasons. So it's like, why do another staycation? I'd rather like actually go somewhere.
I'll say go international.
Yeah, but then they wilding out internationally now.
They wildin' domestically.
Honestly.
Say that. Say that.
But we'll figure it out. I'll see.
Yeah.
I shall see.
Did you guys see Jeen-Yus?
Absolutely.
Not.
You didn't see
Wow.
it? You
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
Did you see a episode of it? Dave, did you see Jeen-Yus? You didn't see it.
Boo.
I don't know. I gotta, Kanye be a little. Even though that is like Kanye pre-breakdown.
It's both.
Which,
Not really.
it's not?
It's both.
It's Kanye then and Kanye now.
Oh, okay. So that's, I don't know if I want to watch it then.
It was amazing.
It was amazing, and it is also one of the saddest things I've ever seen before in my entire life.
Why is it sad?
Kanye's life is really sad. He's really
Yeah.
brilliant, but it's really sad.
I saw a post that said like mothers need to learn how to love on their children because that love really does grow them into the person that they are.
Yeah.
Older.
Donda
Absolutely.
West loved her son.
But I
Wow.
also felt like Donda knew that he was off. And that's the reason why she loved on him that way.
Well, I just think I don't know, because even before, because it starts off before College Dropout.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like him, like, of course he's already like this master producer, but it's like him trying to make his own music.
Mhm.
So his mom's was even singing his horrible rhymes. Kanye has
Yeah.
some horrible bars.
Raps that he wrote in high school.
Yeah,
knows
and
it
she knew them word for word.
Wow.
And her thing was just kind of like, my son wants to do this, so whatever it takes, I'm gonna help him push to get there.
Yeah, I think saying, yeah, Kanye's off. We're all off to
Yeah.
a certain extent. I think what it comes down to is she knew a really positive, loving, and effective way of communicating to her son at all times in a way that nobody else has been able
To do so.
to communicate with him. And I think that I forgot who said it to me. I wish I could shout them out because they said it and I haven't been able to forget it. But they're like, even if you listen to each time she says his name, she says his name with such love. Like she like it's so hard to explain, but it was such like it was sad. Like, and to see his emotional transition before she passed away to like what she is now. Or to what Kanye is now without her being here physically. It was tough. It was tough watch. But it was good though.
And it's also like told through the eyes of like one of his friends growing up.
Yes.
So it's kind of like his friend knows Kanye, knows Donda, knows the whole family, been there.
So it's a different perspective that we
Yeah.
haven't been able to see from
Right.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then also like, especially when I got to the third episode, it hit me like, oh, this isn't really all about Kanye. Like
It's
it
about
like it
Cootie.
kind of is. Yeah. It's about Kanye, but it's about Cootie too. And it's I think it's about their relationship as you could say brothers, close friends,
Mm-hmm.
and about their come up together, what can sometimes happen, but how ultimately you're there for your brother. Because it's love and you may not always agree with them and they may do stuff that hurt you and vice versa, but at the end of the day, it's all about love.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll take a
So yeah, it's
stab at it.
and it was done beautifully. I think a lot of people hated the way Cootie talked. I loved it. I thought I liked it. But yeah.
His voice was soothing.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was soothing. And Netflix gave them $30 million
Shit.
for that footage.
Y'all, I'm gonna just
Shit.
start following 90 around with a camera.
You
And
might as
Brittany,
well- we gotta
tell
start
him
from
what's gonna be the
now.
name of the. Tell him.
Oh, the name of 90's Netflix documentary is gonna be called Clown.
Ain't that some shit? You just hate me.
Yo.
I hate me so much.
Oh my gosh.
Did y'all see? While we talking about Kanye, did y'all see the music video he put out for him and Game Song? Easy.
Oh, I didn't watch it. I saw it. It was released yesterday?
Nah, he put it out a couple days ago.
Oh.
But ultimately, it's a claymation version, like animated version of Kanye, and he's riding around on a motorcycle, and he finds Pete Davidson, and he cuts his head off, and then rides around on a motorcycle with his head, and then buries him alive while he's still like alive, and then at the end, he, I guess, ends up with Kim Kardashian, and then it says, and everybody else lived and then at the end it says, and everybody lived happily ever after. After he buries Pete,
Yo.
it says, and everybody lived
That guy
happily
is
ever after.
absolutely
He said,
insane.
except for Pete.
Not
And then it says, just kidding.
But I saw that Pete.
Yo, how can you not love this guy,
Yo.
bro?
Wait,
But I
were
saw
you
that
the
Pete said
creative
he thought it was
director?
funny.
Yes.
He had to have been
Yes,
the
I
creative
was.
director, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Honestly.
No, but yo, people were upset. People were pissed when that video came out because they were like,
Yeah,
Kanye
it's
is
a lot.
being he's being abusive. Like at this point, it's scary. It's stalking. It's
Because you know what it is? If you
harassment.
think about it, like if you took Pete Davidson out of the equation, right? And like not even take him out of the equation. If you switched the genders.
Mhm.
Like if Kanye was doing this like about a woman, we would be in fucking uproar. Like he wouldn't about a black woman, he wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to say is like, you know, at the end of the day, clearly Pete Davidson's not black, but
Actually, he is.
is he?
He's part.
He's part. See, so then they're just saying like it's just a little much. It may just be a lot to take on. And also, we wouldn't stand for it if it was somebody doing it to Kanye. I don't think that the black culture would.
I 110% disagree with everything you just said.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's two parts. I think it's art, and you can't tell somebody how to express themselves artistically. I think that Eminem made a song called Kim in which he kidnapped his actual baby's moms in front of the daughter, put her in a trunk,
Oh, yeah, I remember
killed
that.
her, and then drowned her, right? Or suffocated her and then put the car
But
in
you
the...
do also understand that the social climate now is different from
Doesn't
the social
matter.
climate when
No, it
Eminem
doesn't
was out.
matter. It doesn't matter because Eminem is a white man and they labeled him as a genius. That is one of the most successful, best-selling hip-hop albums of
I'm not
all
saying
time,
that- so-
which was predicated on him killing his child's mother and his own mother.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
people called him a genius.
But what I will say is that I'm not 100% saying that I don't disagree with the video. I don't agree with the video. I'm not saying that.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is that what I'm trying to throw out there is it too far? And then if it's not too far, then what's too far?
Nope, it's not too far.
Okay.
Now,
I mean, because I'm a person that watches battle rap. So I already know, like,
Mhm.
in battle rap, I just actually watched Remy Ma had
the event.
the battle rap event where she brought back mad people. She brought back 40 Bars, Couture, QB.
Mhm.
Brought back mad people. It's actually really good. But like even in the battle between QB and 40 Bars, they actually had beef. Like they were friends. Like back in the day, they fought. Some
And they
crazy
had
shit
real life
happened,
static.
and they got like real life static. And QB's brother shot himself and killed himself.
Mhm.
And it at one part of the rap battle, after 40 Bars said her line or whatever, QB said, "Run it back." So she was like, "What do you mean run it back?" And she said, "Run it back because I'm about to flip it." And she was like, she said, "Tell your brother to run it back. Tell that nigga and I was like, yo, that is fucking wild.
Well,
Like they go left. So I understand the culture of, you know, making art out of shit that you may not necessarily need to make art out of.
right. Now, I will say, playing devil's advocate, if we're not talking about the music and we're not talking about the music video, Kanye is wilding as far as Kim is concerned. He's being emotionally abusive.
Agreed.
The text messages, the Instagram posts, the tagging, the adding. Bro, you have to, and I get it, bro. You have to get to a point where if she don't want you no more, dog, you gotta count your losses. You gotta lick your wounds.
But then I don't even understand. Like he has women that he's being like openly with.
I mean, but he
So-
said it best. It's 1,000. Wait, what is it? It's 1,000 of you, only one of me.
Only one of me,
So Kim is his only one.
bro. And I've been there, Paige.
Yo,
I've been there.
I knew that this is where it was gonna go.
Hey,
No
listen.
lie, I was gonna
Yo.
say earlier,
Listen,
if Nighty had money, if
I
Nighty
would
had
not be
mon-
Kanye. Don't even disrespect
No.
me like that. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be.
if Nighty had money and
I wouldn't be Kanye.
if he was a rapper and he
Nighty
married-
was a rapper.
I wouldn't be
Nighty
Kanye,
really
and I
was
wasn't a rapper.
Can we insert Nighty's music
And I
video here?
wasn't. I wouldn't be Kanye. I wouldn't be Kanye.
And
I'd be
Morgan
like,
Stanley.
who would I be like? I don't know. I gotta put some thought into that. I wouldn't be.
Childish.
I'd be childish.
He
I'd
would.
be childish Gambino.
And he'll do. I'm not saying he'll be like fully Kanye, but he'll do certain things. Like he'd buy a house across the street from Morgan.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I would do that.
This is
I
what
would
I'm
do that.
talking
I would do
about.
that for a different reason.
Oh, because of the kids.
Yeah.
Yo.
But boom, Kanye is
Oh
bringing
my
up good
God.
points, but I don't think the house across the street though is part of him being emotionally abusive. So let me.
No, that's a bit much.
That's a bit much, Nighty. Are you serious? Across the street?
Kanye is saying that the kids have no real supervision. So if the problem is that it's the distance thing,
So how are you gonna watch your kids from across the street?
Not even how you're gonna watch your kids.
they can stay here.
Kanye has been doing so much shit and doing so much running around. He's not
That's
staying
also
in
another
that
problem,
house.
right? That
He's
that is
not
a-
staying
that
in
is-
the
Buying
house.
That is
Birkins
it.
for
That
random
is-
little white girls.
Who look
That's a
like him.
problem. But let me, in case y'all don't know what because you bringing up like girlfriends, let me tell you from someone who's been there. Let me tell you exactly what Kanye is doing. He is fucking through the pain right now.
Oh my gosh.
That's what he's doing.
Where's the violin
Yo,
music?
What? Oh, I'm not shooting him
somebody
bail.
find me the smallest violin right
I'm
now.
not shooting
please.
him bail. I'm not saying what he's doing is right. I'm just telling you.
Yo,
I'm letting you know of what the behavior is that he is doing.
he's sick.
He's fucking through the pain right now.
He's sick. He's
He don't
literally
want-
finding women. Like, what are you telling your your managers and stuff like that? Like, are you saying, yo, do a scout casting, and have the requirements be you need to look like Kim Kardashian, and then I'll come in.
Julia Fox can look like Kim Kardashian.
The one
The
that he
new-
has
the new
now
one
looks
does.
Oh, yeah,
just
the
like
new
Kim
one.
Kardashian.
Julia
That's what I'm
Fox.
saying. Like, at what point? Yeah, she
Sis wasn't it?
Wow, nah, she wasn't it. But she knew that she was along for a ride. She knew that wasn't like real.
I mean, I think Kanye needs to just count his losses, man. Kim, you know what I'm saying? She don't want you no more, dog. And you just gotta understand that there's nothing you can do about it. But I do as a guy who used to be this way, who I have grown and I have healed and I've matured
Yeah.
from being manipulative, emotionally abusive, that especially a situation like that, a man will believe that, all right, I have a chance to get it back. You know what it is? You know
If
what's
you
a
make
toxic
chaos?
guy's No. You know what is a toxic guy's belief is that the more I do this, the more I show how crazy I am, the more that she'll be like, "Oh my God, he loves me." That ass. So Kanye's belief is let me go to all these extremities
Maybe in like high school.
to show her
Oh my
that
God, he really care about me.
yeah, there you
He
go.
want to fight everybody for me.
Damn.
He
I
wanna-
blocked him and he sent me an email. He
my
don't play
God.
about
Yo.
me.
Oh my God. He said he gonna set my house on fire, girl. He love me.
He
He don't-
love
With me in it.
Girl, he don't play about me.
Yo.
And that's and every guy has to get to a point where they have to take what a woman is saying at face value.
100%. 100%.
And
I think
hopefully
Kanye needs to just.
he's getting to that place because his kids are watching.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
And not even that they're watching, because in all honesty, they can get to 30 and Google this shit. They can
They
get
got a
to
lot
30 and it'll
to
be in a
read on your
documentary.
parents.
They can get to 30.
They
How
gonna
about they can get to
16.
15?
15. Like, even that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not gonna go away. All of these extra things that he's doing on social media is not going to go away. So I can't even sit here and be like, oh well, his kids are gonna grow up and watch this. Like, Kanye is just moving literally for himself right now. It's like very selfish of him to be doing all of this. I kind of feel like get the help that you need. If you're that distraught about your marriage, get the help that you need to either get over it or seek counseling
The
or
help that he need is not here no more, Paige.
Yeah.
well
And he's not open to
He's not
therapy
open.
or anything like that. They touched on that in a documentary.
He said
Be the
he's
ones
not.
that's
He
not
said
open
in the
to
song he's
therapy.
not He's not listening to therapists because he does not negotiate with terrorists. That's what he
Bars.
said.
I can't. I can't. I cannot. When's Kanye's birthday? Like, what's his sign?
He's a
He's
Gemini.
a Gemini.
Oh, then. Oh, that makes perfect sense then.
Mm-hmm.
That makes absolute perfect sense. They might as well just like chuck that to the wayside.
Yeah,
That's not happening.
but good talk. Good talk.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff I wanted to get to, but I think I'm gonna get to it on the next episode.
Like what?
Well, why would I say it here now? That's just like before the
Oh, I
episode
see.
ends on a TV show that you like, and then you go ahead and tell them what's gonna be on the season finale. Why in the hell would you?
I mean, every show does that.
No, they don't. They tell you what's gonna happen.
When you watch Euphoria, you watch the whole episode and they got the little clip like on
teaser
next
trailer.
week. Yeah.
Oh, well, no, we not.
Coming next week.
Because we might not talk about it. I don't know.
We'll see.
That's the wrap it up crew that y'all hear the whole way.
Telling us to get the fuck out.
Right. Paige,
You
any
ain't gotta
last
go
thoughts?
home.
Do I have any last thoughts? My last thought is I need you guys to spam our DMs and let me know where I should go for my solo trip.
You should be careful with that.
Why?
You about to get some niggas be like, my house.
Yeah, Pound Town. Do you have a passport to come to Pound Town?
Nobody's gonna write that. People.
I know one
nobody's
person.
writing that. Yo.
I know 2 people.
All right.
know two
Let me just Let me just. You know what? This is.
Yo.
All right, Nighty.
Huh?
Any last thoughts?
My last thoughts for today. Just be a good friend to your friend, y'all. Be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Hold your friends down. You know what I'm saying? Don't be two-faced. Don't be going behind people's backs. You know what I'm saying? Just hold it down. Just hold it down. Just hold it down. You know when your parents be mad, they be scrunching up.
Talking through their teeth.
Just hold it down.
Britt, do you have any last thoughts?
Every nigga deserves therapy.
Say that.
That's a fact.
Say
That's
that.
my last thought.
That's a fact. It's about it. Yeah. 2022. Y'all niggas need to line up.
Per.
And on that note, we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.